lot later in the day for me to be shooting this video, so I hope my lighting is alright. Also, my neighbor's being loud, so I hope you can't hear them, but anything to bring this news to you. Hello everybody, I'm Prince Philly and welcome to my news show. So, I have 3 stories today, all of them ranging from okay news to good news to bad news. It's a really bad way to start this off. I'll start with the good news because it's not important. The first story I'm talking about is Justin Timberlake will be headlining the Super Bowl. Personally, I'm not much of a sports person. My roommate, he loves sports. I don't. My dad loves sports. I don't. I just don't like sports. But when it comes to football and the Super Bowl, I love the halftime show. I'm always there for it. Because I feel like the halftime show is like a chance for you to show that, you know, you've made it as a celebrity. So, I don't know, that's just my thing. So, when it comes to the Super Bowl, I try to spend the whole year trying to figure out, you know, who's it going to be. The biggest clues to look for is who releases an album that year, or who has a really good year. Let's say like last year. Well, this year we had Lady Gaga perform, and before that she had an album just came out and it was really popular. So that's usually what makes someone perform. I was suspecting Britney Spears, by the way, for last year, well, for this year. But next year, I was expecting it to be the Foo Fighters, because they just had their Concrete and Gold album come out, and it was really good. I really liked it. I was also expecting Miley Cyrus, because she's really popular right now, and she just had an album come out, and I feel like it's doing pretty well. So, but I was completely surprised when I found out it was Justin Timberlake, and although I'm a little disappointed because I did want the Foo Fighters, I'm still excited to see what he's going to perform and who he's going to bring on stage. That's my favorite thing about Super Bowls, is when we have guest performers. Now, he's had a lot of music with a lot of different people. You know, he's had a lot of relations with a lot of different people. I think Britney Spears said she'd like to go on stage. Jay-Z just had an album come out, which I heard was really good. I haven't heard it because I use Spotify. But him and Jay-Z, they're pretty close, so I don't know. I can't wait to see it. My next story is going to be a little on the sad side. In Michigan, there were 5 boys who have been charged with second-degree murder. I think second-degree means they didn't try to do it, but because they were negligent and being flat-out stupid and caused somebody's death, it's murder. What happened was they were throwing rocks off an overpass at a bunch of cars, and they were throwing more than just rocks. It wasn't just rocks. They threw some things like a tire. They threw a 20-pound rock. I don't know if those hit anybody. I didn't read if that hit anything. But they threw a 6-pound rock off, and the 6-pound rock is what killed the man. It's smaller than a 20-pound rock, obviously, but it was able to go through the windshield and hit the man in the head and the chest and break some ribs and kill him. So the man's name was Kenneth White. He was 32 and a father of 4, and he was on his way home from work. These boys are facing possible life sentences because what they did is incredibly stupid. I think one charge was like creating mayhem or something. I can't remember it. But they're facing possible life sentences and they were denied bail. But I think what makes it worse for me is that they pled not guilty, which sounds like there's no remorse in killing this man and causing all that damage. One did turn himself in, which makes it a little better, but they pled not guilty, so... My camera died. Camera died and I lost a little light, so hopefully that's better. Now, where was I? This story hits pretty close to home because I'm the son of a father of 4, and to think that these guys were being so stupid that they took this father away from his kids, it just really hurts me. You know, I could never imagine what it would have been like to grow up without my father, and the fact that these kids have to do that is terrible, and I hope they get what's coming to them. I really do. I'm sorry. I know that sounds bad, I guess, but I really hope they get what they deserve. Now, my third story is the neutral kind of one, where it's not a bad thing. It's also not 100% a good thing, but whatever. So there's going to be White Lives Matter protests in Tennessee, and that's really interesting. There will be 2 rallies being held tomorrow on the 28th, one in Shelbyville and Murfreesboro. I love the name of those cities. They're cute. Now, these aren't fascist neo-Nazi KKK rallies. In fact, the governor of Tennessee, I think his name is Bill Haslam, one of them, Bill Haslam, I'm sorry. He's even said white supremacists are not welcomed. They're not even welcomed in the state of Tennessee. So you guys can put your pitchforks down and everything. There's nothing of that sort going on there. It's just a matter of, you know, I'll get to that later. Still, we have people trying to challenge them, like the group Antifa said they're going to try to challenge them, and I don't 100% see why. You know, there's supposedly not going to be, you know, KKK racist stuff going on there. So is Antifa really necessary? No. The 2 main points that are going to be focused on is, one, to bring light to a shooting that happened that killed 1 person and injured 6. You're also going to be talking about the settlement of refugees that are in Tennessee, which there are a lot. There's 18,000. Now, this number is small in comparison to the state that I compared it to, which is Kentucky. Tennessee and Kentucky are kind of the same in size. So Kentucky has 70,000 refugees, while Tennessee has 18,000. But the difference between the two that I want people to remember is that Kentucky is much more welcoming to refugees. I feel like they have a better shot or chance at welcoming refugees, and therefore they're more welcoming to refugees, which is, it's not bad. So where do I stand on this? Honestly, I don't really see a problem with it. And it's like, when I look at it this way, there's nothing wrong with being proud of being white. You know, I'm supposed to be proud of this, and I am. I am proud of being black. I'm also proud of being gay. I have no problem with my sexuality or the color of my skin. I'm proud of both of those things. And why can't white people be proud of who they are? Why can't Southern people be proud of being Southern? You know, that's the whole deal with the Confederate flag. You know, it's a matter of Southern pride. It's been tainted, but things change through context and through meaning, and that's what happened with the Nazi symbol. It used to mean something good, but because of the Nazi party, it changed. And why can't that be the same for the Confederate flag? It doesn't mean that to them, and I don't really have a problem.
So I think my camera may have just died, like for good. Like it just gave up. So I'm about to downgrade, like seriously. But I think the last point I left off on was there's nothing wrong with being proud of being white. There's nothing wrong with being proud of being black or gay or anything. And that's really it. I mean, people try to put down white people for being proud, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't find anything wrong with being proud of who you are. And if somebody tells you that you're racist for being proud of being white, they're racist. That's the truth of it. Now, so since my camera has died, that put a real damper in my plans. I had 2 more videos I want to shoot after this. This stuff happening is just going to make it a lot harder. I don't know what to say now. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to share it with your friends, you know, if you want to comment down below, tell me what you think. I would love to hear what other people think about this. This is a, you know, these 3 stories are all pretty important. So, the Justin Timberlake story isn't that important. It's just something that I enjoy. But I think the last story, I think, is something that can invoke a lot of thought, and I hope that's what it does. Now, with the whole issue with my camera breaking, that's not good. Say about that. So stay tuned for other videos. I want to shoot them right after this, so I may be wearing the same clothes. I might wait till tomorrow to shoot it because I am in sunlight. Now that my camera is worse, it's going to be harder to record. But no, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Also left it out. I was Mystery, still on sale on Amazon. Check it out.